Hi, it's Realist Chin. In this video, I want to share with you how you can integrate and tell a story in your emails, whether it's an email about sharing your tips or an email where you're promoting a product. Stories always do well because humans can relate to stories. And as a kid, when you were growing up, you've probably been told many stories. So that's why stories are so powerful, because it's something that people can relate to, like something that they can remember. It's a great way to connect with your audience and gain their trust at the same time, because you're being authentic by sharing a story. And the first thought, you're probably thinking, do I have to tell a story that's long? Does it have to start off with once upon a time? Has nothing to do with all that. And I can tell you that you can write a story in just one sentence, one line. It doesn't need to be that complicated. So I'm going to take out my text editor here and just show you how I integrate a story into an email promotion. Okay, with my blank piece of notepad here, I'm going to show you how you can write stories even in one line. All right, so let's say this is your email copy. I'm going to just start off with hi, and use a first name tag there. And I could just put in, hope you're doing well and your week's been great. Now here's the part where I share the story in pretty much one sentence. Alright, so there it is. This week's been really tough for my team and I, as we're putting together a new launch coming up in 20 days. That's all it really is. That's a story in one sentence. It doesn't need to be long. And obviously you can go into deeper links and share a more longer story. But I just wanted to really illustrate how simple it is just to add a little story. And the reason why you want to do this is to be a bit more transparent, okay? Be a bit more authentic, so then you're not just sounding like a robot. Instead, you're human, just like the person that's reading your email. You want to be able to connect with them. And that's the whole point of using stories. Because at the end of the day, you don't just want to keep selling and selling. I want to show you another example of integrating a story. This is the second one. Alright, so I've gone ahead and just wrote something on the spot. Probably doesn't make sense and really hypothetical, but here's what it reads. I was driving to a friend's housewarming and turned up the radio. I hear my advertisement right there on the biggest radio station in the state. 2 minutes later, I started receiving calls from left to right. I couldn't answer because I was driving. I pull over and answered the next call. It was a call for an order of my new product. So as you can see, this is a story that's sort of gets the interest and makes the reader want to find out more. What is this? What are you talking about? It's really intriguing, and they obviously want to learn more. So you can go on and elaborate more on the story. So I'm going to go ahead and continue writing the story and then providing the solution. Okay, so I've added this. All day I was receiving calls for new orders. This advertisement of mine was all done for free thanks to a special win-win system that I'm using. And then call to action. Go here to find out all about it. And you can put in the link to the product, your product, or a product you're an affiliate of. So disregard some of the things that I've said here, because I've pretty much made it on the spot and this product does not exist at all. So just a little disclaimer there. And once that's done, really that's your story. As you can see, it's not like it's a full ebook, a 40-page ebook. It's not in that fashion. By using stories, you're not just promoting and selling directly using overhyped language. This is a way to connect with your audience right away off the bat. And as I was saying at the beginning, it makes you sound human in the end. So you can use this approach when writing your email copy, or you can go as simple as just writing one sentence. Either way, whatever promotion, whatever sales email that you're broadcasting and emailing out, you should always integrate some sort of story. So I hope this tip's helped, and try it on your next email.